Hello, this is Artem from Xarial, and in today's video I will demonstrate how to automate exporting of all of the associated drawings of all components in the assembly to frame formats, such as PDF, DWG, etc. Components of this assembly have their corresponding drawings. The drawings are using some custom properties from the part files, such as part number and revision. We can use Properties Plus tool of Cut Plus toolset to see all of the custom properties of all of the components in this assembly. So you can see there is a project number, revision, part number, description, etc. We are going to use this data to produce PDFs of all of the drawings of the components of this assembly. When we need to perform batch automation routine like that, we can employ Batch Plus tool from Cut Plus toolset. Batch Plus allows to run any macros on a number of files in the assembly or in the folder. You can create your own macro or download one of the hundreds of macros available at CodeStack.net. Let's use this macro over here. You can just click the button to copy the code, and we just need to create a new macro here to paste that code. We can use a new macro button or access the same one from the Tools, Macro, New menu. We simply need to select the output folder for our macro and specify a name. Let's remove the default code in a macro and paste the code from our clipboard. Cut Plus provides many tools for improving the macro functionality. One of such tools is a Macro Plus framework. This framework enables additional components, logging, reporting to the macro, while keeping the macro code simple and compact. The following labels on macros in CodeStack mean that those macros support Macro Plus framework. In order to enable Macro Plus framework in a macro and avoid this compile error, we just need to navigate to Tools Reference dialog, click on Browse, and navigate to the installation folder of Cut Plus toolset, and select xcut.cutplus.macroplus.tlb file. We can now use this macro in a Batch Plus or Toolbar Plus utilities in Cut Plus toolset. So let's click on Batch Plus tool from SOLIDWORKS assembly. Here we can specify the macros we want to run. We can just drag and drop the macro we just created into the macros panel. Because this is Macro Plus enabled macro, we can provide an arguments to it. And we can just specify the output file names for our exports. We can use subfolders such as PDFs, and we can use one of the variables. For example, we can use the value of custom properties such as part number to form the output file name. We can also combine this with other custom properties. So let's just add a value of custom property revision to force the file name of our output PDF file. Finally, we just need to specify the extension. We can provide several output files if we want to produce more than one type of output. We can specify the input files we want to process and some optional parameters, such as we want to open our files read-only. Let's check the Find Drawings dialog. When we click green tick, the tool will find all of the reference components of this assembly and their corresponding drawings. As we only want to process drawings, we can just deselect all of the components. Click OK. So now Batch Plus will open each individual drawing and run that macro to produce our PDF file. Detailed report is produced. We can click on each link to see what file has been exported from each individual drawing file. If there are any warnings or error, we can click a link to see more details about this particular issue. Let's navigate to Windows File Explorer to inspect the output files. Let's open the PDFs folder. You can see all of our files have been produced, and the part number and the revision are used to form the file name of our PDF file. That was a demonstration of integrated version of Batch Plus that opened each individual drawings in the same session to produce a PDF output. This, however, may not be an optimal solution if you need to process hundreds of drawings or the drawings are of a large size. This can result with issues with the memory of SOLIDWORKS instance, which can reduce the performance or even lead to crash of the session. In order to solve this problem, we can use a standalone version of Batch Plus. This tool allows to run SOLIDWORKS instances independently, managing their performance, and in case of a crash or hang, Batch Plus can restart SOLIDWORKS session and continue the execution. Let's proceed by creating a new SOLIDWORKS batch job in Batch Plus. We can specify files or folders we want to process. For now, I'm just going to add my main assembly into the scope, and we can also add the macros we want to process. So we're going to use the same export macro tool. It has exact same user interface. We can specify the files we want to produce. So let's just create files in PDF format, and we can use the file name of the original drawing file .pdf. Let's also create a DWGs export. For that we're going to name it DWG subfolder, and we're also going to use the file name of the original drawing plus DWG extension. Because I want to find all reference files and drawings of this assembly, I'm going to select Extract References option. We can specify some additional settings in the Settings tab. So for example, we want to select SOLIDWORKS 2023 to process. We can significantly improve the performance of opening the files by enabling the rapid mode. In this mode, all SOLIDWORKS drawings will be opened in the detailing mode, while all SOLIDWORKS assemblies will be opened in large design review mode. While this can reduce the operating time several times, not all API are compatible with this mode. Please refer technical documentation to see what functions are not available in the detailing or large design review modes. When we specified all the required options, we can click the Run Job button. Batch Plus has extracted all of the references of file assembly. However, our drawings are not extracted. The reason for this is our drawings are located in the external folder relative to the assembly, so you can simply add that folder into the scope, and all of the drawings are now extracted. Please know that Batch Plus is using references rather than names to collect all of the drawings. So you can see some of the drawings have multiple files, as well as some of the files, such as multi-body part, has multiple drawings. All of those files have been extracted. So let's just deselect all of the documents and only export drawings. Current status of the job is shown in the progress bar. We can also navigate in the Windows File Explorer to see how our PDF files been added to the folder. Once completed, we can inspect the report. As you can see, each of the SOLIDWORKS drawing file produced two files, one PDF and one DWG. We can open those files for inspection. Thank you for watching this video. Please follow the links in the description for more information about CAD Plus toolset and macro for exporting SOLIDWORKS files.